This right here, this is the road that Henry David Thoreau would walk when he came up from Concord, Massachusetts to visit his grandmother over in Keene. This is the Hadley Highway in Temple, New Hampshire. Henry David visited his maternal grandmother regularly during the summers. There used to be a railroad line between Shirley, Massachusetts and what is now Greenville, New Hampshire, and Thoreau would ride to the station in Greenville, and then he would walk the final 35 miles to Keene. He knew the way very well, and in fact he once got into a heated argument with an innkeeper in Temple who misidentified the location of Temple Mountain. Henry was having none of that. He knew where Temple Mountain was. He was a remarkable, intelligent man, but gotta admit, he was also a snob. He had little patience with the provincials that he ran across in the small towns. In his summer journal entry in the summer of 1851, Henry David wrote about a finding he made here at the junction of the Hadley Highway and Boutwell Road, which runs right back there. He found a rock painted white with black lettering on it. The way he wrote it, he said, "A stone by the roadside in Temple, whitewashed," with an inscription in black, evincing the vulgarities, he said, of Yankees. It said on the stone, it said, "Here Jesse Spofford was killed." That's all it said. Not telling how, and thus, Thoreau wrote, we have just the trivial, not the important events, as, well, who cares whether Jesse Spofford was killed or not? We do not know whether he was worthy to live. That's a snob. Actually, the 1976 Templetown history has a more complete story. It seems that Horace and Lucy Sheldon needed a house, and Aaron Fell's old cobbler shop was for sale. So the Sheldons, they bought it, and they got their friends and neighbors to move the structure right here. This is where they put it in. The move required a number of oxen, and large pine logs were used as rollers to move the structure down the road. One of the neighbors assisting in the move was Jesse Spofford Jr., and he tripped and fell under the roller and was crushed and died within a few hours. And that crude memorial that Henry David saw had been there just a couple days before he passed by.